Yebe read the comments ewo eye video bi a trend so na enra ena me ma moti ase se NPP MPs akwakopiem wo Afare Military Hospital na omokọ ho no soldiers eyomaje so omma omo emba ho. Now NPP MPs nsem omo kan se Afare Military Hospital no e was Mahama osi ewie. Now mind you 2016 Emra Mahama wo free so no na Afare Military Hospital engineer a wo hwe so ama yati ase se 90% done. Engineer ne katre yen se NPP in 2017 by the second quarter in 2017 na hospital no omo bewie no mo ahia ase operate. NPP bae no omo anya hwe 8 years omo antache hospital no ma hospital no an operate. And the NDC bae no NPP for akọ biom se wo mo koye JANDAM. Na JANDAM no ato Ghana for ehu JANDAM na chiri. Na comment a me read no ebema we hu. Na yebebo video of NPP MP bia okoko piemu ewo Afare Military Hospital ho a opeso kire se ewiase ni na wo no nim se ne ye do nti wo do. Question agofu bisa 8 years ni anamu ni zo be kwakodo ho and then na wokodo ho. Bebebo video no. And then first time wa subscribe na click the notification bell on so. We our latest post via bar on sa Erican. This video is kindly sponsored by Unity's Ventures. Unity's Ventures asweya woton inkupa any perfume. Na inku ama recommend ya mamuni na anti-aging cream. Mo ato nkuno mo di adanse ebi mo afreme di adanse se nkuno agemo. Now, perfume ama recommend ya mamonso perfume bi a yefene Al Halmain Gold. Al Halmain Gold. That's the perfume recommendation for this week. Mama wati ase se woto sa perfume no opese hu ye hwiam. Se bebi a obedru bia no obi abo wabaso kan sempa fa ho a pesa perfume no nato. For 059-800-3891 na on deliver perfume ma wherever you are. Yenhwe video no NPP MP a ende o say parliament ekonwa sebe events yi yefe na apia yewo we bi yefe na apia o say parliament nkodua no say apia o say den wo so I think the name is apia and anyway obezo just say parliament nkodua no tons e wo so inti no ntumi ntina so inti no no koye JANDAM yenhwe NPP MP a odo yasi ni no nim se ni ayedo mimbo who went for JANDAM.
This morning you have left Parliament to weeks. What's informing this?
I'm very sad and disappointed today to see this beautiful edifice overtaken by weeds and of course snakes. It's a sad day for Ghana because I don't think the country is moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
If you look at the Komfanochi situation, Komfanochi represents, it's a tip of the iceberg. It represents a smaller bit of the big problem. Komfanochi has been overloaded. The accident and emergency unit is full of patients. And I can tell you, when you visit the place, the patients lying on the floor are more than the patients lying on the bed. This situation cannot continue. That is why Ghana government initiated this project with the intention of absorbing some of the overload on Komfanochi. Look at Afare. Afare will serve the northern part of Ghana, a bit of western north, and it will relieve Komfanochi of the enormous pressure. The Agenda 11 projects, which were completed and commissioned by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo before he left office. I'm referring to the one at Kokobin in the Oforikrom constituency and the one at Trede in the Achuma Anguma district. They are fantastic hospitals, 100-bed capacity hospitals each, which has emergency units and all the units. I don't know what the people of Ashanti region have done to the John Mahama government. I don't know. What is left is employing nurses and doctors and other health workers to make the hospital functional. That is what we are all asking for. We are not asking for anything. I'm sure if the people of Ashanti region see the state of Afare Hospital now, people will weep. because we shouldn't let this investment go waste. As early as possible, we are calling on the minister and the president to take steps to operationalize these facilities before the situation gets out of hand. I agree with the CEO of Confanoche. In our line of duty, we always think about the patient safety. We prioritize the patient safety. If the emergency unit is overloaded, they cannot work effectively. You can't bring your patient to seek optimal care, and then you have patients lying on the floor all over. Why will you even stand to do your work as a doctor or as a nurse? So it's sad. That is why you saw me weeding, because this shouldn't continue. This spectacle must stop. And we are asking on the president to operationalize these hospitals for the sake of the health of not only people in Ashanti region, but all the catchment area of Confanoche and the rest where the hospitals are.
You know, I agree with him on one thing. And the only thing I agree with him on is the fact that, yes, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama should prioritize these hospitals. And for me, I think at this point, there is no excuse or no reason why these hospitals are not being operated, right? There's no reason why they are not operationalized. For me, Yemfa politics in Sunshine, I agree on that. What I don't agree on, and they say NPP4 are not the right people to be telling us that they are not. Because Embra Mahama Oja Hospital, no send ya mema motiase na 90% done. Embra wo free so. Na wa ya kran nyama e wo say ye use wo hospital 8 years mo ba mo ambe ye hwe naka 8 years mo ba be operationalize na kenye no so say nde wo MP wakwa kofa events yi klante ana kotokru akwa kogina wo say wo kodo. Embra President Ekufuado Oya President NDC MPs ko ho soldiers for epame omono. That time there na mo NPP MPs mo ehu say e was some babedo. And to think that you want to paint a picture and make it look like say Mahama Tanya Asante4 and the against a tribal card na de bia mo bono e de na Asante4 ya no and hospital number so be ya ma ye and the Ekufuado de na tre say Asante4 mo tanfo pan no say hospital we hunti and NPP MPs beka say Mahama Tanya Asante4 dia and the Asante4 mo tanfo mo bon sampan ye Ekufuado, because with vote amoma MPP pan Ekufuado wan hwe amade we an operating. Sometimes what someone make can say sometimes politics won't hear say hey sadie we won. It wasn't supposed to be difficult even for the MPP. Ashanti region and the the biggest votes. The fact that 8 years move free abayimuno more making sure say sadie we an operating, it makes no sense to me. Like it makes no sense. Akwa say uye sikeni, right? Where we need some lottery or something, $10 million. Na ufie anawoba ufie diani nifi, like it will make no sense. So where we need $10 million, uwo sikapudu na so ufie obia air complain say ediani nifi and the debia wo mo sre ediani wa bonte say come de yomo obi beka say unnim nyansa. And so for the NPP there na ki ye kan Ashanti region ye mufie. Iti o de yemfa ne se Mahama wanyempo. But na Mahama aye do 90%. Iti na nka mo ena wasa mo force mo ni aka se dabi we de Ashanti region de yenka se ye ne ewie ye. Mo ba betina so 8 years anye. Obi ababiom 1 year ena wo be fa asoso me se asoso wo be fa kotokru kokodo ka se nipa kono tan Asante4. Ene mo de se Mahama tan Asante4 de ene mo ya Asante4 bonsam. Moya Asante4 bonsam mo de moya bonsam ankasa moya Asante4 or mo bonsam. I'm not the only one who thought in this line. Yen read the Ghana for comment. Obi say you can see he just got the cutlass from the shop. I think he was just doing it for the cameras. Obi say are they done with the cocoa farmers duties? And Erastus Asare Donko, very popular, known for reportage on Galamsey. I say it is good they are raising awareness. I commend them. They should have started this campaign under Adodi. By now, it would have been completed. Obi also say they should let him clear all the bushy grass. I say, when are they also visiting the National Cathedral? I say, but the weed plenty, I beg, when get finished, let me see the finished work. I say they should allow him to at least 30 minutes to do the clearing. Obi also say, kindly video him. Still, he's doing weeding all the grass. The cocoa farmers are also waiting for them in their farms. Obi say for the cameras. Obi say, and I hope you guys will clear all the bushes there, right? I say, is he sure he can finish weeding? After weeding, then the hospital opens. Obi so asamu can say, although we are hospital no be diana. I say for the glam, where he started, the weeding shows clearly he wanted his picture to be posted with a caption. You start weeding from the middle. When was the last time he held a cutlass to clear weeds in his own compound? Obviously, concert man. I say the cathedral pool is also waiting for you guys to come fetch the water out of it. Ghana are taking a dig at them. I say, I am sure he has been weeding the place for 8 years now. Obviously, Jaguar Jokers concert. I see, was he the one who has been weeding it since 2016? Will he go and drink the water from the National Cathedral hole? Obviously, we are our own problems. So you see, these are comments from Ghanaians. More comments. I say, sometimes it is hard to understand. You left the project to deteriorate while you were in office. But the moment you found yourself in opposition, you suddenly became interested in inspecting that same project. What exactly is the logic behind that? I say, why couldn't he finish weeding the whole compound? And what were they doing in the last 8 years in government? So Ghanaians are asking some relevant questions. I say, so just 1.5 years in opposition can trigger MP weeding. The National Cathedral is waiting for you to collect the mosquito breeding water. I say, let him weed the whole compound. I say, all for press conference. Can he read this? I say, hey, so he can weed like this in free. I say, what did NPP do about this facility when they were in power? Hey, Asemo, and all that. Me, I am tired of this. Then the NPP, then the NDC, I am tired of this thing. At the end of the day, the ordinary Ghanaian who is suffering. I don't know, but you see, it is selfishness. It is selfishness that politicians don't get hospital projects done. So the way I see healthcare, it shouldn't even be a conversation if we are serious about our country. It shouldn't even be a conversation, say, politician be say, washa say, OC hospital na we. Because I know politician or yarea, yeah, the name kwa brochre. It's hospital is for the ordinary Ghanaian. If you so much think about the health of the ordinary Ghanaian, how on earth will you start a hospital project and not be done? It makes no sense to me. For me, I think that one of the top things you need to prioritize is be done with hospitals. On my way, media maka, if every single constituency has an ultra-modern hospital and it's not over us. It is not even too much to ask for. In fact, the hospital bit is a rich hospital, University of Ghana Medical Center. If every single constituency can boast of a hospital like that, Ghana baby ayedui. Is it too much to ask for? It is not. As someone can say, health sector is a side where you will always make your money if you invest. So why are we not doing that? Why are we not investing in the health sector? You always make your money if you invest. Se nipa ti baby na okokope chips compound impo etowa enkrofo be ko ho because nipa ediane aye di kone e ba no ye den obi be yare every day obi baby dodo no. Inti menti ase area meti when I moved into this area for the first time, now hospital be anyhow. And now I can count about 4 hospitals around me, private hospitals. I can count about 4 new hospitals around. Omuni na enya nkrofo de bia beko obi nkrofo wo ho queue ho. Inti na ya na politicians I say the sika share hospital mu yenye hospital ni wi a I say yempese ye be menti ase because at the end of the day the hospital ni be creating human nurses nurse bi a what if you benye adwuma or doctor bi benye adwuma specialist bi benye adwuma wo aban ne nso no unso benya osika obi eni wa wokọ hospital a ye train say eduro we to a obesrent so obeto inti dientia na hospitals ye de ya shase na ye pesika ne ya shase say ye sisi hospitals o serious o see ye tra ban no
Ebusia unim se wo mpese obenya diabetes stroke cancer ana BP a ade ba ko pe na wo se wo ye ho adwuma wefu wo se wo ma wefu eba fom me a me ne mo kase emre bi bae mini hu mefu a yes and the same person me a me ne mo kase me a mefu eni na nyama miensa na me yeye ene movie me from this to this and me ho atome na wa wotie me se wo mpese obenya saa yare dom a me bo din ni na very simple nyama miensa na me dia throw book no your friend your action plan for weight loss pe book ni bi na to ne bo nya den 100 cedis pe so wo pe book ni PDF a metumi asani ama e wo WhatsApp so uni makenkan ya don't worry book no ne twi video wo ho ne ever video nso wo ho ni na 100 cedis pe over thousands of copies of the book have been bought now wo share every single day send your nkrofo efre me edamase for ensemu a meka wo book ni mu a ende asesa wo mabrabo na enya asem ketwa se wo pe book ni bi ato a 055 807 4986 055 807 4986 oye Ghana ni na wa brochre na wo pe book ni hard copy a eno ne se obekọ Amazon na wa search for book ni title your action plan for weight loss by Sena Kofi inti o search title no na eba na wo to a ye be shipe e de abrel to book no na wo to book na me wa ha wanga sa beba bedamase me damu ni na ase